If you're a heating or machine technician or even a salesperson, what's one way that you can beat a sales slump, and why does it matter? This is a super important question. I'm Scott Sylvan coming to you live from Sacramento, California on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about you. So here's the thing. If you are in sales, you're a technician, you sell anything, you should definitely build out a playbook for ways that you can beat a sales slump. So this is just one page out of the book. Is this the only one? No. There's plenty more. Use it at your own hazard, risk, whatever way you want to explain it, okay? So here's what happens is we all know that in sales you do get paid on commission, and there is a gradient and a scale. And depending upon where you're at and what your role is and how you do things, you may have the ability to give a discount. Now, first and foremost, you cannot come across needy. You have to have a good reason why, right? There's a because or a reason why. The reason why I'm doing this, or there's a because. And then you can give a discount. Now, is this the way that I would do it? Occasionally. Did it work for me every time? No. So I got to give you the caveat of this isn't something that always works. This isn't something that I would use as my go-to, but in the effort of me trying, if I didn't have anybody to talk to, this could be one way. This could be one way, right? It's not the only way. Remember, it's one page in a playbook. And so your objective, if you choose to accept it, is to go into the sales process and say, hey, I'm going to give you this massive discount because. Now, you do need to have a little bit of holdback. So let's just say that your product is 10 grand and the bottom that you can discount is 2 grand. So you can sell it for 8. You would want to pin this at about a 75% discount, because if you give everything up all at once, you have no more conversation to have. Okay. I'm telling you that I have used this occasionally and it's worked sometimes. It hasn't worked a ton, but it is one play out of the playbook that you could use. I'm not a huge fan of discounting to close a sale, but if you have this capability, it might help you. Now, you got one thing to do. Just go to HVACTechSecrets.com. I'll give you the goods, not in the Facebook group, not on the YouTube channel. So the way that this would work is you would sit down with Mr. and Mrs. Buyer and say, hey, look, here's the thing. I really like you. Like, you're going to put some liking in there. Here's what I'd like to do for you, because if you choose to accept it, here's what I'm willing to do. And then have a little bit of holdback, right? So like way back in the days, 2001, when I got started, I worked for my uncle and I was in a sales slump, and he was like, just go out and give something away, right? And I would try this occasionally when I hit a sales slump, because, like, you know, all salespeople hit some sort of sales slump. Even the best salespeople that I know, you have to have the ability to say, I've got a playbook of items and things that I can do. This is page 1 of 100 of things that you can build out that can help you out. Now you can say, hey, Scott, can I modify? Absolutely, right? You can do things like a free upgrade on a heat pump or a furnace or a boiler or some ductwork or some miscellaneous items or an air scrubber or something, but you have to tie it. You have to absolutely tie it to a reason why or because. You can't just say, hey, I'm just going to give this to you, right? You could say, I'm doing it because I like you. I'm doing it because it's Taco Tuesday. I'm doing it because it's Friday afternoon. I'm doing it because the team that I like just won the big game. I'm doing it because I just won a lottery ticket. Like, you can't just give it away for the sake of giving it away, because it won't make sense. And it doesn't feel like there's any reciprocity needed. So one page out of the playbook, that was 11. One page out of the playbook to lower the odds of a sales slump is to give something away at a discount or at an upgrade. But no, you do have to have some holdback in there, because if a buyer smells blood in the water and thinks that, like, hey, this person's desperate, you're probably going to lose that deal. You got 1 or 2 things to do from here, just 1 or 2. Find the subscribe button, click on it. Every time I send out a video, you'll get an update, or hit follow or share with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.